tell my dad. I mean, come on. 5 lakhs is nothing.
That's my son, the businessman. Just listen to him.
I mean, it's not as if I want the money for myself. It's for his own factory. But he just doesn't listen to me. He has never listened to me in his entire life.
You blame me for that? If I paid any attention to his crackpot ideas, I don't be here to listen to anybody.
After all, I'm the joint managing director.
Believe me, appointing him as a JMD is a big mistake.
And after all, I'm his son.
That was even a bigger mistake. The worst part is, I actually prayed to get him. Oh God, I regret it all. God, just drop him dead. Oh no, what a terrible thing to say about one's own son. God, don't drop him dead. Just turn him into a nice little vegetable. So that he can't come in my way.
17 lakhs. 17 lakhs and government support is all I need to diversify into typewriters. I even made out a project report for him.
I didn't read it. I didn't need to.
He didn't like it because it was my project.
I didn't like it. It was my money. 23 years old and his way to bankruptcy. He was born bankrupt. God only forgot to open an account for it. That's my daughter-in-law Preeti. Pretty, graceful, but sly as a snake. Preeti beta, is dinner ready?
Yes. Mummy, he has returned from his walk.
Have you ever noticed how women are all alike in their behavior? Whenever you ask them, is breakfast, lunch or dinner ready? They always say the same thing. Yes. An hour ago, I asked my wife the same question. Is dinner ready? What did she say? Yes. I expected some sense from my daughter-in-law. But she's a smart girl, I must say that. She's after my wealth. Why should she marry deadlocked like my son? My son isn't after my wealth because he doesn't have brains. I shouldn't be smoking these. Doctor's orders. I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I also have a large heart. In the olden days, they used to say, if someone had a large heart, he meant he was loving and generous. In today's world, it means he's getting high aggravation from his 23-year-old son and keeping his daughter-in-law. Ajit!
Anyway, I don't care. I mean, one day it's all going to be mine.
Over my dead body.
And then I can do all the things I've been thinking of doing. Make all the changes that I've been thinking of making.
Ajit, I'm expecting an important business call. You can talk to your friend later.
Alright, I'm still inexperienced. But I've got brains. That's what really matters. Brains and young blood. That is what this company needs. Brains and young talent.
The company needs his talent like I need another heart attack. As far as his blood, it's my blood. Only younger.
Even the visiting excise inspector was impressed with my knowledge of the company.
Now that's too much. Listen, you idiot. How many times I have told you not to talk to government officers about business? You swine!
Daddy, please!
And how many times I have told you not to discuss business secrets over the phone with your friends? You didn't stop until you have seen all of us on the streets. You idiot!
Daddy, please, what will Deepak think?
And you listen to Dilip.
Deepak, Daddy, please!
Deepak or Champa. I don't care who you are. If you're the same boy who comes to my office and flirts with my typist, then listen, take a word of advice from an elder. Go home, manage your own business. Or your father's business. And when he's fed up with you and throws you out, come, join my son on the streets. Then both of you can go singing on the streets like they do in the films.
Listen, Deepak, I'll call you back later. What? Take out any typist to the disco, man, I don't care.
You think my son is the source of my aggravation? Wait till you meet my wife.
You have no right to humiliate me in front of my friends like this.
I'm not trying to humiliate you. I'm trying to teach some sense into you. Trying to fill up the empty spaces.
There you see, you're doing it again. This is not fair. You have no right.
Wrong. I Hasmukh Mehta, has every right. It is my phone that you're using, it is my business secrets that you're leaking, and it's my typist that your friend is flirting with.
And what about my rights?
You have the right to listen to my advice and obey my orders.
Thank you. You are so generous, I could kiss your feet.
That wouldn't be necessary. Just polish my shoes every morning, that will be necessary.
This is not fair. Come on, man. And you will never be happy. And not until all of us dance to your tune. And I'll never do that.
Should have prayed for a daughter. Listen, Ajit. I want to tell you something, and please make sure you put that into your head. It is my duty to make sure that you are capable of fending for yourself when I'm not around here. So you should take care what needs to be done for the business.
All right. But tell me this. What is your problem with I talking with my friends?
It's not a problem. Listen, I won't be here around for long. You know, when I'll not be here, so what will happen to you then?
Why? Where are you going?
Should God permit me, I intend to stay right here. But sooner or later, everyone has to go, someday or the other. I will retire from this company or from this world. What will happen to you then? You need to toughen up. I need to season you now.
Seasoning? What seasoning? I'm not a block of wood.
You are wrong. Under all that pressure in office, you'll break, you'll bend. I need to toughen you up for that reason. Something tough has to be there to run the show.
Your show, you mean?
Well, yes. But later on, it will be your show.
It will never be my show. That's what I'm making sure of.
What do you mean?
I mean, you want to run the show, play big boss as long as you can, or as long as God permits. And then one fine day, when you're called that better world, you'll still want to run the show. And you'll do it through me. In short, you want me to be you.
What's wrong in being me?
Then what happens to me? The real me. If I'm you, then who am I?
That's exactly my point. If you are you, then you're a big zero. Over the years, you'll add zero to your zero. All the zeros add up to nothing. But if there's number one standing in front of them, then they add up to a lot.
And I suppose you are the number one in front of my zero.
Finally, you understand. Oh God.
How can anyone be such a pompous fool?
Fool? Yes. But pompous? No. You need brains to be pompous.
Huh? I meant you thick-skinned buffalo.
Have some respect for your father. Just anything I'll teach you before I die is how to talk to your elders with respect.
Mummy has asked you not to shout. It's not good for blood pressure.
To help with my blood pressure.
She meant her blood pressure. Dr. Junjunwala came today and checked ours. Hers is a bit high actually.
Why? Isn't she taking her tablets?
She forgets sometimes.
She's always after me to take mine. And she forgets her own. Why don't you remind her?
I forget too. I forget to take my vitamins. But Dr. Junjunwala said that everything is going fine. If everything goes according to plan, it'll arrive in 2 months.
You don't need a doctor to tell you that.
Is dinner ready?
Yes.
Where's mommy?
In the kitchen, making halwa and salad both at the same time.
Why is she making salad? Nobody eats it.
It's for your father, it's good for him, no?
But he doesn't eat it.
He doesn't eat it and she refuses to make it. What can I do?
Did you say she's making halwa in the kitchen?
Yes, orange flavored.
She knows I can't eat it. I have sugar in my urine. Why is she making it?
That is for Ajju. He likes it, no?
So do I. And she knows that I shouldn't have it. Then why bother making it? Go tell her not to waste any of her time.
Daddy, it's ready right now. I'll tell her not to make it from the next time.
Huh? Why should you tell her that? I like it and I'll eat it.
But if it's going to upset your father.
Why should my eating halwa upset him?
Like it on the table now.
But I like it on the table. And I don't have sugar in my urine.
Ajju, not don't sulk. You look
have the decency to wait for everyone to come to the dinner table before you start eating?
I'm not eating. I'm nibbling. There's a difference between eating and nibbling.
I hope you get a son just like yourself. This one is sugar much faster than you have finished me.
I'll be very happy if I get a son like myself. But if I get a son like you, that would really finish me off.
It was wrong on our part to get him married so early. You should have waited till he grew up, till he was 45 years old. What will he be like when he is 45 years old? That's to wonder. When I was, look at me, I'm 45 years old, and look what I have achieved. That's because I had good sense to learn from my father. My father. Now, he was a hard-working man. He came to the city and started his own business. He had no one to help him with. He said to me, no more schooling, no more loafing around. Come, join the business. And I was happy he did that. We made money. During nights, we used to imagine that how would it be to be like millionaires. Look at me, what I have achieved. I, Hasmukh Mehta, is now one of the richest men in the city. At 23 years old, as a responsible and mature man. I wasn't eating my father's head and nibbling at pappad.
Pulao is done. That's my job finished. Everything is ready. We can start eating.
Hasn't she finished yet?
Yeah, she's just coming.
Is she still making the salad?
Is she still making the halwa?
As a matter of fact, now she's making paratha.
Parathas?
Apparently, a meal of dal makhani, pulao, kaju katli, matar paneer is not enough for a proper meal.
Who does she think we are? Truck drivers? Go tell her not to waste any of her time and come and have dinner with us.
And try.
It's so easy for her to forget that once we were a middle class family. She cooks as if it's a new invention. All that rich food, too much ghee and too much oil. Don't think she slogs in the kitchen all the time. We have a cook, a Maharaj we call him. He has gone to his village for a couple of days. I think the rich food over here has given him indigestion.
Stop fast. She was just rolling a paratha and she just fell.
Mummy, are you alright?
She was just heading all the time. I don't know what happened suddenly.
Why did she do this?
I'm okay, Joel. I'll just sit.
Ajit, go get some water. Why do you do this? Preeti can manage the kitchen.
Yes, until Maharaj arrives. Maharaj? I don't want that Maharaj stepping into my kitchen again. He stole my German knife set. He even took away the switches. I can't even switch on the exhaust fan.
Here, drink this.
Feeling better?
Didn't Maharaj leave a message saying he'll be back in a few days?
Oh, that was a month ago.
10 days.
What difference does it make? If he wanted to come back, he would have come back by now. I even sent Damo after him.
What? Damo? My gardener? Why did you send him?
How many other Damos are there in the house?
Why did you have to send Damodar to get Maharaj? Who will look after my plants? The weeds will ruin them.
Your weeds take a few days to grow, but your big stomachs get hungry all the time. We need our Maharaj more badly than we need your Damo.
So when is he coming back?
I received a postcard from him today,
Saying?
saying that his house is nearby Maharaj's place. He will go visit his family and shall be back in few days.
Oh, Damo.
Maharaj. Don't worry, he'll be back soon.
I thought you did not want him in your kitchen.
What difference does it make whether I want him or not? You people have to be fed continuously, and someone has to cook for it. And by the way, since when have you started bothering about what I want and what I don't?
Can we all start eating now? I'm very hungry, yeah.
Eat something. You'll feel better. No, you people eat. I'm not very hungry. You must really
she'll never make it.
You're smoking again? How many times have I asked you not to smoke? You want another heart attack? Who do you think the doctors will blame if you get another heart attack? Me. My sister Meenal. Do you know whom she blamed when you got your first heart attack? You are not firm with him, she said. As if you are going to listen to me if I was firm with you.
Ha, doctors, blaming it on its smoking and drinking. As for your sister Meenal, she has as much brains as a mad monkey.
Don't talk about my sister like that. She just wants your welfare and mine.
I'll believe it when she sends you another Maharaj.
She will send. You just wait and watch. She will send.
Look, can we all sit down and have a quiet and peaceful dinner?
He wants to eat. Let's just eat, no? I'll go make parathas for everyone.
No need, Mummy. There is enough food for everybody.
Rubbish, Preeti. A meal is not a meal without parathas. Just because Maharaj is not here, doesn't mean you have to go hungry. I'll just go make for everyone.
There is no need. There's enough food to feed an elephant's family.
It's enough for you because you are on a diet. But what about our going for Raju? He wants proper nourishment.
We all are having enough nourishment. There's no need to make parathas.
I'm not making them for you. I'm making them for Ajju. Ajju, I'll make them for him. Not
He
me.
does not want any parathas.
How do you know?
I know my son better than you know him.
Oh, so now I don't know my own son. How you for sure you know him?
Ask him.
What is there to ask? I know Ajju wants them. Ajju, tell your father you want to eat parathas.
Tell him mother you don't want parathas.
Ajju, tell your father you want to eat parathas.
Just make them, mummy.
Liar, you lied. Did not want parathas.
No, I do not want them. Yes, I lied. Because I would rather lie than agree with you.
Ajju, where are you going?
Out, somewhere, anywhere.
Ajju, don't go.
Have a fabulous time, the three of you, discussing me and blaming it all on me being spoiled.
Ajju. Shit. He could have taken me with him.
You shouldn't speed like that.
Especially with so much traffic on the road.
Wears out the tires, you know.
Ajju,
He went out, burning my petrol and my tires.
but where did he go?
To a restaurant to eat kulchas.
Kulchas? If he wanted kulchas, he could have told me I'm making parathas for him and he wants kulchas. Where is he gone?
He's just gone to meet some friends. He'll soon be back, don't worry.
But he should have had his dinner first. No, he needs.
He'll have dinner.
But when will he come back? I don't know. What will I do now?
Can we all leave now?
Yeah, okay. I'll serve you all. Here, your salad. Good for your health. Have it.
Forgot to add salt.
No, I haven't.
This food has no salt. Go get me some salt.
It is a little less than what we usually put, but it has salt. I haven't forgotten.
I can't eat this food. I need some salt.
Salt is not good for your health. What did Dr. Junjunwala say? You are not going to get any more salt. It's not good for your health.
I'm not in a hospital. I want salt.
You are not in a restaurant either. So stop shouting. Do you want to raise your blood pressure by shouting?
No, I don't want to raise my blood pressure by shouting. I'd rather raise it by eating salt.
I'll get more salt.
No.
Yes.
If you ask for any more salt, I'll go to Ahmedabad and stay with Meenal. Anything but that. Do you want another heart attack? People will blame me for it.
You shouldn't speak like that. It's inauspicious.
Okay, fine. Have this. I've put pepper on it.
What's this?
It's cucumber, beetroot, carrot. Can't you see?
Ha, 6 people's food. I want some real food. What's this?
Oh, that's Ajju's halwa.
Aha.
No, it will cause diabetes.
If you say one more word and put you to the next plane to Ahmedabad. Sit. I said sit. Sit till you have stuck all that saltless food into your mouth.
He wasn't like this before. He used to listen to me. Money has made him of all his service. And we are all his subjects. But have you heard the story of that black crow trying to paint himself white to become a swan? That's what he is. But he doesn't fool me. Because I know who we are. We are middle class people with lots of money. That's all.
Instant halwa. Oh. Sonal, my wife. Do you know what Sonal means? Gold. When we were newly married, I used to joke with her that she was as good as gold. Soon I realized what a good for nothing she was. And our sex life? 25 years of marriage. I don't think I've enjoyed sex. So what does a man do? Well, I started eating out. Of course, I could afford it. But what about sex? Well, I could afford that too. Those expensive nights in 5-star hotels. Well, that didn't go on for long. Of course, for a man in my position, I need to choose someone in between a wife and a pickup. There, I found her, right in my office. Not a secretary or a typist, but a marketing executive. A shrewd one too. She's now one of the company directors. Not entirely because of shrewdness. Why is it wrong to have a mistress? It's not wrong. Who said it's wrong? When the main course is without salt, what's wrong with having something on the side? Okay, with less salt.
I have had enough, Preeti. I can't have any more.
Same here. There's so much of food left. What are we going to do with this?
Yeah. If Maharaj and Dama were here, we really won't have to worry about the leftovers.
We can give it to Mary tomorrow.
Heh? That ungrateful wretch? No. We are not going to give it to her.